On today's Bullseye, earlier this month, Aaron Paquette raised an important issue in his column on Media Post. His discussion focused on what is now one of the most important groups that a brand, whether it be a retailer or a CPG company, need to pay attention to: the de-influencers. The under-the-radar influencer industry is now worth $15 billion a year, and 95% of brands are using them to promote on social media channels. It's mostly confined to the health and beauty categories. De-influencing attempts to persuade social media users not to buy the latest, greatest, or most expensive products. De-influencers deconstruct conspicuous consumerism while promoting sustainability and substituting lower-cost goods. It's also a backlash to the seemingly never-ending product placement phenomenon that continues to grow, even with all the disclosures and controversies. De-influencers are much less subtle than influencers. They call out brands by name. Media Post cites TikToker Maddie B. Wells, who earns 1.8 million views by calling Mario Badescu face cream a monstrosity. By the way, I disagree. Mario Badescu is a great brand. HatieHub.org receives a similar number of views for calling out Dior lip oil as garbage and mid. Jacqueline Mengel accuses Olaplex shampoo and conditioner of making her hair fall out. And Dara Levitin calls Pixie on the Glow blush the tackiest blush she's ever used. They also recommended less expensive alternatives, which in this economy is welcomed by just about every shopper. Even de-influencers have critics, though. They report that they still talk about the products in order to build their own followers, and often they actually recommend products of their own in place of the ones that they're de-influencing. Not good, not fair. Paquette raises the important issue: what can brands learn from this trend? Here are his tips. Integrate brands authentically. Followers need to believe that influencers actually use and like the brand, a belief that's easily compromised if they're promoting 15 different brands or faking use cases. The goal should be to recruit influencers who already use the brand in their day-to-day life, who can offer category exclusivity, or who can document in their usage. Vet influencers carefully, he says. It's probably not a good idea to work with influencers who call other products monstrosity or garbage. In addition to his 2 points, I have some. My recommendation is to find an influencer that truly has the knowledge and passion for your brand. For example, if you're using an influencer to promote your supermarket offerings, make sure that they're a shopper in your supermarket. Don't partner with someone, for example, who's a Walmart shopper, unless you're Walmart, of course. Their heart and soul just won't be in it for you, and it shows. Likewise, choose celebrity endorsers carefully and do your homework. You're the caretaker of your brand, and by extension, so is the influencer that you hire, for better or for worse. Have a meal with the influencer you're thinking about hiring. See how they act in real life and react. In a relaxed setting, you can easily tell if they're faking it or just looking for the payday before you hand over that agreement for them to sign. Remember when the Beef Council hired James Garner, great actor, to do their TV spots? Well, right after that very expensive campaign launched, he actually had to undergo quadruple heart bypass surgery. Now, the Beef Council tried to blame his condition on smoking and tried to ignore the high cholesterol health facts about beef. With the rise of social media, we've seen thousands of influencers cashing in, and some are certainly legit, and some are doing it just for the money. Frankly, I think the de-influencer trend is a good checks and balances that the industry sorely needs, as long as the de-influencer is also knowledgeable, credible, tells the truth, and doesn't try to sell you their own product or service.